Kenny Hardaway, Southern T, back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. We gonna be here for at least an hour today. I want to have a conversation with you guys. Between us, just between us, real quick, and then we go talk about Dog Bay last night. Dog Bay impressive performance. How everybody counted Dog Bay out last night, but I want to come here with hit y'all real quick. With just my thought piece to myself. Just see that I've been noticing myself. Just looking around type shit. And it's a little confusing to me. I called Bill. I called Bill. This morning. It was like late night, early morning. Bill on that California time. So when it's like 3 a.m. here, it's probably like midnight there. So he happened to be up. And we had us a conversation, and I voiced, a couple of my thoughts and my opinions to him. And, it was cool to hear what Bill thought about it, and he could see it too, as well. He see it too, but he had something real interesting to say on it, and I just want to, come and talk to y'all a little bit about, conversation that, that we had type deal. What's good, Yoda? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Yoda. Glad you could make it, Pimp TWT in the building. My guy D-Man Jr., appreciate you sliding through this, John D-Man. Glad you can make it, my boy. Appreciate you sliding through this, John D-Man. D-Man, we ain't do good yesterday, but you still got $2 with me for today. Shout out my guy D-Man. MP, what the fuck? Also, MP, you got $2 today too. You still got 2, so we still gambling today. Shout out my guy MP, what the fuck? Appreciate you sliding through. Haney is a great fighter. People just hate him, and he's only 23. Shout out my guy Nazay. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Nazay. Glad y'all can make it. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I know it's real early. I know it's early, but we finna go on, get to it. So, Devin Haney, not too long ago in his last fight versus George Kambosos, Devin Haney became undisputed champion of the world, right? So he became the undisputed 135, champion of the world. That's a big feat, an extremely big feat for a guy, at such a young age. Jeff Spar, what's good, Jeff? Appreciate you sliding through. Just get some, Shaq. Just get some. Just get some. Yeah, what's good, Jeff? Jeff says Southern T Boxing salute, peace and power to you. Power to you, Jeff. Power to you, Jeff. What I want to do right now is I want to have a conversation, with y'all that I had, with Bill about I asked Bill, do he feel like that it's been increased hate? Do he feel like it's been increased hate for Devin Haney, since he won those championships? You know what I mean? I asked Bill Haney myself because it was something that I was feeling, this is something that I was noticing, something that I peeped myself. I'm like, I asked Bill, I said, Bill, do you think that Devin Haney has gained more fans? Yes, but do you think Devin Haney has gained more critics as well as more fans, ever since he won the undisputed championship? And then Bill, y'all know how Bill get to talking. Bill was like, well, man, when you doing great things, comes great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? He said people, this is what he said. This is what I thought was interesting. This is what I want to come, holler at y'all about. You know what I mean? He said people love the underdog story. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say that again. Because I want you to understand. He said people love the underdog story. I'm like, what you mean? He said, well, when Devin, was the underdog, right? When Devin was seen as the underdog, because the actual fight played out, Devin was never the underdog. You know what I mean? But Bill said when Devin was seen as the underdog, see, Southern T, he had everybody on his side. For sure, D-Man. I got you, D-Man. He said when Devin Haney was the underdog, he had everybody on his side. He had everybody pulling for him. When Devin Haney first signed that, that contract with Top Rank, which he said it's a good deal. for the regular guy. But when you're talking about Devin, a guy who had been making, more money before that than previously did, that's a pay cut. He said when he had to take that pay cut, when he was viewed as the underdog, when the world was pitted against him, right? What it seems like, right? He said everybody was on his side. You ain't have nobody, saying a foul word. Nobody had nothing bad to say. He said it's because he was the underdog, and everybody likes an underdog. Everybody likes a come-up story. Everybody likes the grind. You know what I mean? Everybody likes you when you don't get it and when you trying to get it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody like you before you get there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. He said, see, when Devin was the underdog, when Devin was on common ground, when Devin had accomplished, nothing to not too much, people weren't looking at Devin sideways. They weren't looking at Devin as, a threat. He said, hell, a lot of these people wasn't even looking at Devin, you know what I mean, type deal. But he was like, now, Bill said, now, that Devin, has accomplished one of the goals that he set out to accomplish. Now, now that Devin Haney is undisputed, without a shot of a doubt, now Devin he's not in the stage where he's climbing. He's not in a stage where he's viewed as the underdog. He's not at a stage where he's viewed as, up and coming. Devin is now in the spot where the people start to hate you. I'm like, Bill, what you mean? He said, see, Sudden T, this is common. This happens all the time. Everybody loves the underdog. Everybody loves your come up because they see you grinding. The thing is, this is what Bill said. He said the thing is when you actually get there, and I know I like these conversations with Bill. You know what I mean? Because Bill reminded me of one of those old school, for lack of a better term, he reminded me of an old school player. You know what I mean? Some dudes I used to know. You know what I mean? He was like when you grind and when you coming up, everybody love your come up. They love your hustle. They love your grind. They love that you're doing it. But when you actually go and do it, that's where the hate comes from, because yes, they supported your grind because they was impressed with the way that you were grinding. They were surprised that it was you that was grinding that hard, and they really supported you thinking that you would stop or that you will fall off. But when you don't fall off and when you don't stop and you continue to get success, he said that's around the time where people start to hate you. You know what I mean? I was like, Bill, you motherfucking right, bro. I was like, Bill, you motherfucking right, bro. Basically, what Bill was telling me is what's going on right now. It's just part of the game, because it is. No matter what game you playing, no matter what game that you playing, in the beginning, people will support you because you're nobody. You know what I mean? You're not a threat to them. You're not a threat to what's going on. It's cool. You ain't done enough. You ain't done enough to demand them to like you, or you ain't did enough for them to dislike you either. You know what I mean? I was at that point. Like, I can use my situation. I was at that point on this YouTube shit. And when you first start off, you're not a big enough page for anybody to, to like you, because don't nobody know that you, started the page yet. You know what I mean? You got 4 subs. Don't nobody know that you over there. You know what I mean? And you're not big enough for nobody to dislike you. Don't nobody care about to do with 4 subs. They don't care if you do it, if you don't. Now, they go continue to watch you, Devin Haney. You know what I mean? They go continue to watch you grow, watch you do this. They might even give you, a couple of hand claps along the way for this feat, for that feat, for this feat, for that feat, for this feat. They'll give you a hand clap along the way. They'll play kick it. No, they'll play happy for you. They'll play, they'll play like, they with you, they happy for you. But at the moment you start getting too big, they start critiquing you. They start coming at you about what you doing. You know what I mean? Trying to make you feel like all the stuff that they were just applauding you for now, because you garner a little success from it. People got to keep you at a certain level. You know what I mean? In their minds. You know what I mean? They got to keep you at a certain level in their minds. Yeah, you doing good, little motherfucker, but you ain't, you ain't did enough. You still got a lot to do, little motherfucker. You hot, but you ain't. Once you reach a certain level, it goes from them telling you, yeah, man, I see you grinding. Congratulations. I see you. Prime example, watch this. Everybody been saying for years, not just Devin Haney, but for years, people been telling me, just make the fights happen, make sacrifice. You know what I mean? People always complaining about money this, money that. What happened to the old days where fighters just fight? Don't nobody care. If you know you will beat the guy, take the fight and get. We've been saying that for years. Boom. Devin Haney actually does that, right? Devin Haney was viewed as the underdog. Devin Haney. Devin Haney was viewed, as the underdog, right? He was viewed as the underdog, right? My Devin Haney go whoop this boy. He got to go to Australia. They trying to rob Devin Haney. Man, they doing Devin Haney so wrong. Oh, what? His daddy can't go? Oh, that's fucked up, man. They trying to put the fix in on Devin Haney, man. I don't want to see that man be great. Don't want to see that man be undisputed. Don't want to see that man be champion. You know what I mean? So Devin literally jumped through all the obstacles, right? He jumped through all the obstacles, right? And everybody cheered him along the way. There was a time on YouTube where you couldn't find a soul talking bad about Devin. You couldn't find a soul, having nothing bad to say. Everybody was all for him in his journey. You know what I mean? This is what Bill was telling. This is what Bill was saying. Everybody was all for him on his journey to the top. But once you actually get to the top, and we can all relate to this. This ain't just a boxing thing. We can all relate to this in some form or fashion, and whatever you do. You know what I mean? When you first get there, you ride along, everybody seems cool. Now, when you go to a new job, you first get there, everything seems smooth, don't it? You know what I mean? When you first get there, you working, everything, boom, everything's smooth. But after you've been there for a while, you know what I'm saying? After people didn't got used to you, you didn't got used to people and everything, that shit kind of changed a little bit, don't you? Find out, okay, that person be snitching on everybody. Okay, that person be talking about everybody. I ain't gonna talk to that person. Okay, he fucking her, right? But I be seeing her in his face all day. But she really like him. And then so I'm just gonna stay away from all of them because all of them be fucking on each other. And, you know what I mean? Like you find out, what's the longer you're around something, the longer you're you're there, you find out the shit that you need to find out. You know what I mean? And it's kind of with Devin Haney. It's like we've been there for so long. We've been cheering him along for so long, right? Now a lot of us wasn't even expecting Devin Haney to get this far. You know what I mean? Pillow fisted, what they say about Devin, he pillow fisted, he don't really box that good, can't really only throw one punch. All that shit that we be saying, about Devin Haney, right? All that shit we be saying about Devin Haney in the beginning. We watched Devin grow. We watched him climb the ladder. We watched Lomachenko duck him. You know what I mean? We backed Devin when the whole Lomachenko crowd, turned on him. We've been backing Devin this whole time. But I'm getting somewhere. We've been backing Devin this whole time, right? But when Devin finally get to where, he was trying to go, when he finally get to where, you know what I mean, we was backing him too. When he finally achieved, the greatness that we thought he could, or some of us didn't think he could, and some of us are really upset. Some of us was fake fucking with him, you know what I mean, thinking that he would fall off. But I'm talking to the fans, and I'm not talking to the people who didn't hate Devin Haney. I'm talking to the people who was riding with Devin and then switched on Devin. Those are the people that I'm talking to. You know what I mean? So when he finally get, to the pinnacle of his division, when he finally get to the pinnacle of life right now, where he's at in his stage right now as a 23-year-old, no, this is not the end, but this is one of the life goals that this young man had for himself. You know what I mean? Devin got undisputed at the age earlier than Bud Crawford. Devin got undisputed before Taylor did. Devin got undisputed at a younger age than Roy Jones did. Devin got undisputed at a younger age than Jermell did. Devin Haney got undisputed at a younger age than James Toney did. Devin Haney is probably, and I don't know if this is a fact or not. Somebody could fact check it for me, right? Devin Haney is probably the youngest undisputed champion ever to have the undisputed championship. You know what I mean? And then this is what made me, call Bill Haney anyway. You know what I mean? Devin Haney is probably the youngest undisputed champion ever, right? Now, this is where I'm confused. This is where I got lost at, right? He's the youngest undisputed champion ever, right? And instead of sitting on his morals, instead of being content with being the youngest undisputed champion in the world, at least right now, Devin Haney is the youngest undisputed champion in the world, probably the youngest undisputed champion ever. You know what I mean? And instead of him sitting on his morals, instead of him just kicking back, getting fat and shit, he got a beautiful, girl on his side. You know what I mean? Beautiful woman on his side, the mother of his children now. Congratulations, Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Instead of him just resting in his morals and going to kick his feet up, going to Paris with his new baby and everything, what did he do? That man came out the next day and said, I want to fight Tank Davis. After being the youngest, after accomplishing real goals in boxing, in the sport, 9 people did what Devin Haney did. Only 9 in the history of this sport, 100-year-old sport. After accomplishing undisputed, probably the youngest guy, undisputed, he worked it. That means Devin worked the hardest, the fastest. That's what that means. That means he worked the hardest, the fastest. Undisputed youngest champion. Instead of him sitting down, resting on his moral, he say, I want to go fight the baddest motherfucker on the land. Now, true enough, he been saying, I want to fight the baddest motherfucker, Tank Davis, in the land for years now. True enough, he been saying that for years. He been saying it for 6, 7, 8 fights. Tank has too. Been saying it for 6, 7, 8 fights. They both been saying it for years. You know what I mean? But Devin, finally reached his pinnacle. And then he say, I want to fight Tank Davis. And now we got a problem with Devin Haney saying that he want to fight Tank Davis. Now that's the problem. You see how we just created a problem for Devin Haney now? Devin Haney done everything we asked him to do. Not even him. Devin Haney has done, I know I'm losing some of you motherfuckers. Devin Haney has done everything we've asked boxers to do in general. He's done everything we asked boxers to do in general, bro. Fuck that money. It ain't about the money. Fuck that money, bro. Whatever you got to do it. Whatever you got to do, be the champ, go be great. You know what I'm saying? It's about chasing belts. It's about legacy. You can get the money on the back end. That man has done everything that we asked him to do, right? And now our problem with Devin Haney is he called out Tank Davis. You sorry motherfuckers. He been calling out Tank Davis for years. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all finna turn up on y'all ass now. He been calling out Tank Davis for years. You sorry son bitches. But now all of a sudden, since he got these straps, now he can't. No, you shut up, Devin. You shut up. You shut up. You can't call Tank name. No, how dare you call Tank name? You, the people you beat, not even as good as. How dare you? How dare you say? Don't you say his name anymore? You got a fight coming up. Don't you say? Man, get your motherfucking ass out of it. Let's get down. Let's really get down to it. Let's really get down to it. How old is Tank Davis? How old is Devin Haney? Since when do a champion have to chase a challenger? Fuck. Champions don't chase challenges. Y'all mad at Devin Haney. The only problem you motherfuckers can find with Devin Haney is that he want to fight Tank Davis. Why he ain't been told you that 6 years ago. So what's the real problem? This is what I asked Bill. And Bill told me what the problem was. He told me it's when you coming up. And I understood that perfectly. I fuck with Bill. I understood that perfectly. When you coming up, people don't give a fuck about you. But then when you work hard, people start to notice you. And that's when the congratulations and shit come. Hey, man, what's up? Hey, man, what's up? What's up? I see you, bro. Keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. I see you. Yeah, bro, you on your way, bro. I see you doing big things. And now you starting to get too far boy the head. Like, hold on, bro. You doing too. Hold on, bro. No, come back down here. Hold on, now you ain't. Come here. Come here. Bro. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. The only thing we got on Devin right now, because when people don't got shit on you, when too many people like you, when you do too good, people go look for shit on you, bro. It's like they wanna, you get too much love. I know this. You get too much love, so people go try to find shit on you. They go find shit, bro. They go find shit, bro. They literally will go, oh, bro, I don't like how people like him. I don't like, he think he's doing too good. He's too happy. Why he's smiling all the time? Why he got so much energy? Why he got to talk like that on YouTube? Why he got to be so happy in front of the camera? Why he got to talk like that? I don't like Bill Haney. He talk like a pimp. I don't know. He trying to be slick. Oh, he trying to build a promoter. Oh, I don't. Oh, you. Oh, I don't. Nah, what you doing? Don't be that happy. Slow down. Settle down. Settle down. Come back down. You undisputed, but settle down. You doing too much. Slow down. Why are we trying to slow Devin Haney down? Why are we trying to slow the guy who accomplished the most? Why are we trying to slow the guy who accomplished the most of the young guys down? Why we can't let that man be happy? Why he can't celebrate? Why his daddy can't go pop his shit? His daddy just took his motherfucking son from his daddy just took his motherfucking son from a nobody to the undisputed champion in the world. Bill Haney himself, that guy y'all like to hate, they drug dealer, that pimp. You know what I mean? That promoter, that manager, that trainer. Add that shit on there too. That man took a prospect from nothing, from the dirt, to fucking undisputed, a regular guy. And Bill Haney, a regular Joe. You feel me? A regular street dude. A regular person, a regular nigga, took his son from the bottom floor, nigga, to undisputed. And we mad at him for saying that they want to fight Tank Davis. Oh, you're not going to fight Tank. You're never going to fight Tank. You're never going, you and Tank will never fight in your life. Y'all shouldn't be, don't say nothing to him. Don't say nothing to him. Don't say nothing to him. Y'all not about to fight. So why was it cool for Devin and Tank Davis to talk shit all these other years, but it's not cool no more? Since when did the switch come? Since when did it stop being cool for Devin Haney and Tank to talk shit to each other? When you doing too good, people go find shit on you. I guarantee you right now. I'm gonna take myself for example, and I ain't even doing the best in the world, but I guarantee you, it's somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? Who think that I'm doing better. And I guarantee you out there right now. It's people out there right now who feel like Southern T too happy. It's people right now who probably out there. I bet you it's people who done Google my name 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Trying to find some shit on me. You know what I mean? Because people, they just how people are. That shit come with the territory. And that's what Bill was saying. When you were nobody, don't nobody give a fuck about you. But as you start to build, you start to grow, and you start to surpass people's expectations of you. Not your own expectations of yourself. I'm going to say that again. Once you start to grind, you start to surpass people's expectations of you. That's when they switch hit. That's when people turn on you. That's when people, start feeling the way about you doing shit that you've been doing the whole time. I don't like Southern T. He always smoking. I've been smoking the whole time since you saw me. I don't like Devin Haney. He always talking shit to Tank. Devin been talking shit to Tank for years. For years. What's the problem? It's because Devin Haney has hit. He plateaued. He on a different level now. That's the problem. He got some credit to that. He got some credit and some merit to that shit he talking now. You know what I mean? It's some truth to it now. You know what I mean? Devin is 23. Tank is 27. Devin is undisputed. Tank a pay-per-view stop. Tank maybe even have a slightly better resume. He may even have a slightly better resume. As he should, though, because he got 5 years on him. You know what I mean? But accomplishments, Devin Haney. Check. Devin Haney off the box. You know what I mean? Let's just be real about it. Hall of Fame, one of those guys just checked off his box. Now that makes him eligible for it. That makes him meets the requirements to get in. Not saying Tank won't get in, but Tank ain't met the requirements yet to get in. You know what I mean? At 27 years old. But at 23, Devin has checked out one of them boxes, one of them requirement boxes that get you in the fame. So he got his, he always at the back of the line. You know what I mean? But he checked off his box, bro. So that's the guy that's the guy that's clout chasing. That's the guy that's resting on his morals. That's the guy that's content. You know, the guy that reached the apex of his sport. Devin Haney's job is the quick. What's good, Key? Quick. Queen Quick. Appreciate you sliding through this young Queen Quick. Glad you can make it. I had to stop trouble, Queen TWT in the building. So Devin Haney is the guy we got a problem with. You know, the guy who out here, you know, making shit happen. That's the guy we got the problem with. I don't understand it. That's why I had to ask Bill. But you know, Bill explained it to me. Bill explained it. He was like, and he said it perfectly. Like, he couldn't have said it no better. When you on the way up, when you a nobody, don't nobody care. When you start to grind and you start to make your way up and you start to make some noise, they congratulate you. But when you exceed their expectations, they start to down you, talk shit about you, and try to bring you back down. Because now you doing too good for them. In their mind, they thought you was gonna quit. Well, they didn't think that you was good enough to get past a certain level. But once you get past that certain level, they got to bring you back down. You know what I mean? And I agree with Bill. I feel like it's a lot of that going on because really, true enough, and I broke it down. What's good, BBG? And I really broke it down like, not only did Devin Haney do what we asked him to do, Devin Haney literally did what we've been asking boxers to do for the longest. He literally did what we've been asking boxers to do for the longest. And let's put all that A-side shit to the side. Let's put your pride to the side. Let's say fuck the money and chase greatness. We've been asking a generation of boxers to do the stuff, do the shit that Devin Haney did, and we shitting on Devin Haney for what? For saying he want to fight Tank? He always said he want to fight Tank. We really shitting on Devin. The only thing we can find on Devin right now is him saying that he want to fight a great fighter. You get what I'm saying? Make that make sense. That's the only thing we got on him. I could literally sit here, I could nitpick hella boxers, bro, about little shit that they do, bro. But it'll be being petty, bro. I feel like we being real petty with Devin right now, bro. We being real petty with that young man right now, bro. That's what we doing. We being real petty with Devin right now, bro. That man has on some real shit. That man has every right to go kick his feet up. That man has every right to go take a vacation. That man has every right to go take the beautiful mother of his child, new baby. I'm not even sure if the baby is born yet or, she pregnant. But either way, they more well deserve to go take them a fucking vacation, bro. You a 23-year-old undisputed champion of the world, Craig. Of the world, Craig. Not just the city, but the world, Craig. And you might be the youngest one. Somebody fact check that for me. See, is Devin Haney the youngest undisputed champion ever? You might be the youngest one ever, bro. That man got every right to go do that, but he didn't do it. What he did was he called out that fucking monster from Baltimore. That's what he did. He ain't go sit down and go take a vacation, go to Puerto Rico, go to the Bahamas. Shit. He ain't go do that. He went and called out that monster from Baltimore. That's what he did. And that's what we mad at him about. Oh, yeah, we being petty. We ain't doing shit with OTB. What's good, OTB? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, OTB. Glad you could make it, pimp. Glad you could make it. And that's what we mad at Devin about. Oh, yeah, y'all being petty. We being big petty. We being big petty with Devin right now. Yeah, that's what we doing. And I understand if you're a Tank Davis fan. I get it. If you're a Tank fan, I get it because it's a rivalry. I get the Tank fans, but I get it. I get why the Tank fans do it. Because he won up on Tank right now, just true enough. And I told Bill Haney to his face, y'all can go check my fucking interview. I told Bill Haney to his face, yeah, I think Tank beat Devin right now. But I also, because I'm a realist, that's why I told Bill that. And also the realist in me, yeah, he won up on Tank right now. He up on Tank right now. He 5 years younger than Tank, and he up one on him right now. Just like that. The thing that will help Tank the most is to fight Devin Haney. Because right now, realistically, yeah, Tank, you can make that money, but Devin make money too. So y'all even with the money. Fuck is you saying? Y'all even with the money, right? You got the resume. He got the accomplishments. But his accomplishments, he got one belt. He got one belt in one division. You got one belt in one division. I ain't counting them regular straps. But he's a unified champ and an undisputed champ. When he get down to them accomplishments, he won up on you, my guy. You up on him on the resume. You may be better than him to the eye right now because we don't know because y'all ain't been in the ring. But as far as what y'all accomplished in the sport, in the game, Devin won up on you. And you may beat Devin, but he's won up on you, bro. The best thing for Tank to do will be trying to chase a Devin Haney fight. It should be Tank the one going at Devin. Devin is younger than you. He already done lapped you. And now he trying to, if Devin go get another fucking division, if Devin win a real belt at 140 before you do, bro, come on now. What is we talking about here? We mad at Devin for calling out that monster from Baltimore? That's the only thing we got on Devin right now? It's because he want to fight Tank? We can't talk about him taking sacrifices, putting his pride to the side for the betterment of his career. We can't tell him to make a sacrifice. We can't tell him just go make a big fight like we tell Jamal Charlo and Bud Crawford and Boo Boo. We can't just tell him that because he did that already. He doing it. We can't tell him go win the belt because he already did that. He won the belt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We can't tell him, oh, you won't fight nobody because he beating champions. Lomachenko, Ductor. We can't tell him that. The only thing we could tell him is stop saying Tank Davis' name because we being petty with little bro right now. We being petty with little bro right now. And Devin was with Bill when I talked to him. We being petty with little bro right now. That's what we doing. Little dude, that man got every right. That man got every right to go take a vacation. And that man said, nah, I'd rather fight Tank Davis. He said, now, Colin McPhee, what's good, Colin? Mr. Pats, Quee. Nazay said Dale did everything the fans say he wasn't going to do. Now, it's deeper than that, Nazay. It's deeper than that, Nazay. Devin did everything we asked all the boxers to do. We asked all the boxers to do that shit that Devin just did. Devin just happened to do it, and we still nitpicking him. That's why people be saying, fuck the fans. And I'm not listening to the fans. You know why? I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. That's why people say fuck the fans and they don't listen to us. Because the fans could ask you to do something. You could do this shit, and they still go find something to complain about. The fans could ask you to do some, certain fans could ask you to do some shit. You could do the shit, and they still go complain. Everybody not logical like your boy T. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta take information as it comes, yo. You gotta update your resume on the fly. One thing about me, bro, I don't got no problem saying I'm wrong. I don't got to be 100% right. I don't care about my losses because I got more wins than losses. You go take an L. I don't care about that shit. That shit don't matter to me. What's important to me is getting it right, not me being right. Because it's the difference. Understand me when I talk. The thing with me is about being right. I mean, the thing with me is about getting it right, not me being right. It's about getting it right, not me being right. I could talk shit about a boxer 2 years straight, and then I could watch one of his fights. He could do something in that one fight, and they changed my whole outlook on bruh or sis, because sis showed me something in that instant right there. That's what I was talking about right there. Oh, damn, she do got that. Oh, damn, I was wrong. No, I like her. Oh, no, I like him. Oh, no, she cool. Oh, no, he cool. I was wrong. I ain't got no problem with being wrong, bro. It's not that it don't matter to me like that, bro. It don't matter to me like that, bro. I used to discredit Devin Haney. Fuck is you talking about? Not even discredit him. I just had a different outlook on him. But as you go, and he answered the questions that you have on him, you change your outlook on him. I used to nitpick Tank Davis. But now, what I say when you hear me say Tank, I don't like Tank. Nope, I don't like him. My gal like Tank. She think he cute. I don't like him. I hate him. But guess what? I think Tank beat all them folks right now. I think he beat all of them right now. But if he let it go on too long, they gonna start to catch up with him. But I think he beat all them right now. I can say that because I'm a realist, bro. And right now, we mad at Devin for calling Tank name. We mad at Devin for getting undisputed of the world. We mad at Devin. We mad at Devin. We mad at Devin for doing the things that we've been asking boxers to do for years, bro. Literally, Devin listens to the people, bro. He hear y'all, bro. Devin hear y'all, bro. They hear everything, bro. Them Haneys hear everything. They hear everything, bro. What's good, King Von? They hear everything, bro. They doing what the fans asking them to do, yo. They hear us over here, yo. When we speak this shit, y'all, they hear us, bro. They hear us, y'all. They doing what the people asking them to do, bro. The people wanted. Bill said this, bro. Bill said, I thought the people wanted to see it. This is what he said. I'm gonna tell you exactly. Let me put it into a. I'm finna put it into perspective for you. Hold on, my guy Jack for some money. I've been put it into perspective for you. This is what he said. Damn, I lost my train of thought. What I had just said, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know I be had. Hold on. I'm finna send my gal some money real quick. This is what he said. I started thinking about sending her some money that she threw me off. This is, bro. Literally, Devin listens to the people, bro. He hear y'all, bro. Devin hear y'all, bro. They hear everything, bro. Them Haneys hear everything. They hear everything, bro. What's good, King Von? They hear everything, bro. They doing what the fans asking them to do, yo. They hear us over here, yo. When we speak this shit, okay. They hear us, bro. Okay, yeah, bet. They hear us over here, yo. When we speak this shit, okay. But hell yeah, man. He was like, the man said, he said, see Sudden T, watch this. He said, this how you know the fans with you, the people with you until you get too big and you exceed their expectations. He said, I thought they wanted us to fight Tank Davis. At first, look, he said, see Sudden T, at first they used to say, yeah, you got to fight Tank. You ain't did, man. You ain't fought nobody. You got to fight this guy. You got to fight that guy. You got to fight Tank because the people you fighting, ain't shit. You got to beat Tank and then you'll be the man, right? So now when he called out Tank, now that's a problem. How else he supposed to fight Tank if he don't put it out there in the ether, out there in the world that he want to fight Tank? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Tank ducking Devin. Never said that dumb shit. But what I'm saying is for us to pile on Devin for doing what the people been asking him to do for years. The people been asking him to do that for years. Skills from New Orleans. TWT, my TWT brother. What's good, Skills? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Got to drop the flame one time for my brother, Skills. Appreciate you sliding through this, John fam. Glad you can make it. We're here having a boxing conversation. But yeah, he was like, I thought the people wanted us to fight Tank. I thought the people wanted this. I thought at first it was, yeah, you got to fight Tank to prove yourself. You know what I mean? Now, you know, he called that Tank. Now is, oh, shut up, don't call Tank name. Why we can't call Tank name now? They listen to us, bro. They trying to get the people what they want. The people wanted them to fight Tank, is what they thought. Now what the people are saying is, don't fight Tank. Don't call that Tank name. Don't say Tank name until 2 years. You know what I mean? They say don't fight Tank name. They say don't call Tank name. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people don't take what the fans say serious. They don't take it into consideration, because the fans could tell you to do one thing, and then once you do it, they want you to do something. It's like they never happy. That's what he said. He said the people. He said some people are never happy. You know what I mean? You can't please everybody, and that's damn true. You can't please everybody. You just can't please everybody. Fizzle, what's good, Fizzle? Appreciate you sliding through this, John 5. Glad you can make it, Pimp. Glad you can make it. You got to flames for my brother 5 one time. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Fizzle. But hell yeah, man. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, I'm like, bro. And again, I'm gonna reiterate this, bro. Y'all subscribe to all these y'all subscribe to the whole TWT family in this thing. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to these great content creators in here. What's good on commentary? Appreciate you sliding through this John commentary. Glad you can make it, Pimp. Appreciate you sliding through. You know what I mean? But yeah. So basically, Bill was just like Southern. Southern, like when you on the way up, when you just starting, man, when you just grinding, when you build it, people don't even notice you, right? When you start, people don't notice you, don't know who you are. Once you start to build a name, they congratulate you along the way. I see you. Shake your hand. Keep grinding. You go be big one day. You know what I'm saying? I see you. Keep going. But once you start to exceed their expectations of you, not your own expectations of yourself, but when you start to exceed their expectations of you, when they see you climbing the ladder, when they can look down at you, everything good, they don't notice you. Actually, when you're down there, they don't even notice you, right? But when you start to build and you start to get in their sight, right? Oh, I see you, bro. Good job, bro. I see you, bro. You go be big one day, y'all. You grinding, bro, because you're on his level, right? Now he's like, yeah, bro, I see you. Good job, bro. You know, he can still reach out to you. Good job, bro. Good job, man. What? Then it started like, hold on, bro. Dang, them might still doing this shit. Dang, them might take it off. Hold on now, bro. Now they tugging it. Now they gotta find shit. Now they gotta find shit on you. You know what I mean? Now they gotta find shit on you to pull you back down. Because now you done surpassed them. Now, when you exceed their expectations, when you get out of their sight, when you exceed their expectations of you, understand what I'm saying, the word I'm using. When you exceed their expectations of you, that's when people start looking for shit on you. We didn't get to a point with Devin Haney where we mad because he calling out Tank Davis. At first, we were saying Tank and Devin need to fight. Now we mad because Devin calling out Tank Davis. We're not mad because Devin not a champion. We're not mad because Devin only. I ain't gonna do that. We're not mad because Devin not a champion. We're not mad because Devin ducking people. We're not mad because Devin ain't giving us the best fights he can, right? We can't call Devin a prima donna, right? We can't call him a prima donna because he's the undisputed champion, right? So we can't be mad at Devin for being a prima donna, right? Right? 23 years old, probably the youngest undisputed champion ever, right? Just had a fight, called out the best fighter in the world, one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound, top 5. We feel top 5, top 10, wherever Tank at to you, top 5, top 10. He in there, right? You know, so we can't say he resting on his laurels because he just got undisputed, and then he called out the best fighter out there, right? So we can't say we mad at him. We can't say because he just had his last fight. Like, we can't say we mad at him for taking a big ass break and resting and getting comfortable and shit like that. Can't say we mad at him for that. Even though I just explained to you how he very well could take him a little break right now. He very well deserved to do that. Him being the youngest champion, that means he put in more work than anybody. him being the youngest undisputed champion ever, then he put in more work faster than anybody. You know what I mean? So if he wanted to take a break, I will understand it. But he didn't. He called out the baddest man from Baltimore after his last fight. That's what he did. You know what I mean? He's not taking a break. So we can't be mad at him for that. What he do? Don't go to jail. Not a thug. Don't try to be a thug. No shit like that. You know what I mean? What we get here? Oh, this is what we gonna do. Now we go, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, because he, call him Tank Bang, I'm gonna say he clout chasing Tank. As if he needs the clout chase, as if he needs the clout chase Tank right now at this time. You know what should be happening? Tank should be going at Devin, not Devin going at Tank. Devin still feel like he got shit to prove. Y'all, Devin, listen to what Devin still feel like he got shit to prove being undisputed champion. He's still trying to fight the best of the best. He don't even want to fight Kambosos. Devin told y'all, bro. And Devin still saying, bro, I ain't seen no fucking contract. I ain't seen shit. Devin trying his best not to fight Kambosos so he can fight Loma or Tank. And y'all still trying to find a way. Y'all blowing up Devin's spot. That what y'all doing? That what y'all doing? Y'all blowing up his fucking spot. They might not want to fight Kambosos. And Kambosos them got to make their contract. And Kambosos them, they ain't sent Devin nothing yet. Kambosos side is working it out. Kambosos side found the building and all that. But they got to finalize all this shit. That building and shit ain't finalized. They got the date for them, but they got to finalize all this shit. So that shit ain't finalized yet. Devin do not want to fight fucking Kambosos. Devin trying to fight Loma or Tank. But y'all keep telling Devin, y'all see what I'm saying? And this coming straight from Bill. He like, what's going on? They as confused as we are, as I am. They just confused as I am. You know what I mean? And to be real with you, I'ma say it. I said this. Tank don't do interviews with none of us. Tank don't do interviews with none of us. And I told Bill this. I said, they're just like, I said they love David Benavidez for passing out interviews. They love David Benavidez for passing out interviews, for talking to the people, for being one with the people. And Charlo don't talk to us. And that's one thing that, Charlo don't talk to the people. David Benavidez can relate to the people. Well, Devin Haney talk to the people. Tank don't. They don't. He said they complain Tank not fighting nobody. Then when Devin called him out, ironically, they get him. Skills. I'm leaving that up. Matter of fact, skills. Skills. That's why you my nigga right there, Skills. Dog, some people are never satisfied with what you do. And y'all, we still gonna talk about Dog Bay. We still gonna talk about Dog Bay last night at the top of the hour. We still talking about Dog Bay. I just got to get this off my chest right now. You know what I mean? Because this is gonna make what we doing to Devin right now. This gonna make boxers not want to come fuck with us. This gonna make boxers not want to come talk to us like that. Because Tank don't do it. And I think and I told them, man, I said for the same reasons that they love David Benavidez, right? Because the same reason that they say they love David Benavidez, because he relate to the people and shit, Devin Haney does that. They say Charlo don't relate to the people. I don't like his attitude. That's Tank Davis, bro. He ain't bad as Charlo, but I'm saying, like, he don't really got a link to the people. He don't connect with the people. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong with it. He don't really have to. You know what I mean? Because he got that floor tie. And the crazy part is Devin Haney got the floor tie too. But Devin Haney still connect with the people. You know what I mean? I'm just confused right now, which is why I had to call. Which is why I had to call Bill, my damn self. I had to call ask him how he feel about it. Do he see it? And he do see it, but he explained it perfectly to me though. He explained it perfectly, bro. When you this is what he when you succeed the people's expectations of you, not your expectations of yourself. When you exceed people's expectation of you, meaning when you do one too many things that they didn't expect you to be able to do from their own, and really where they come from is, relative. There's relativity. This me saying this part. There's relativity. There's relativity. When people judge you, they're judging off something that's relative to themselves. They're judging off something that they're used to. They're judging off something that their mind can compute, because their mind can't compute what you're doing, which is why they're trying to make sense of it. And when they start making sense of it, the brain, I know I'm losing y'all right now. When they start making sense of it, the brain only goes to things that they, that is familiar with, that it can relate to. So when people make assumptions about you, if they're getting relative thoughts in their own head, putting them together and making it your perception. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. So when you exceed people expectation of you, that's when a different, kind of thing starts happening. That's when people start, grabbing at you. They start grabbing at you, trying to pull you down, taking a little strike here, trying to discover information on you, try to discover shit so they can see it, they can have something on you. You know what I mean? See, what a lot of people don't know is, Santi smoke weed out motherfucker. That what people don't know is Santi got a degree. Now it's a 2-year degree. I ain't no motherfucking Harvard scientist. 2-year degree, but Santi got a degree. Santi degree is in business management. Santi minor is in psychology. So it's my job to understand people, to feel with people. I know how to not trigger people, and I know how to trigger people. I know when I'm doing it, and I know when I'm letting you slide. You know what I mean? I know that, because I know sometimes, in certain places, in some forms, you know what I mean? I feed my gal ego. I feed my niggas ego. I feed my people ego, because we all need that, and I understand it. You know what I mean? I don't need nobody to feed my ego, because I already think I'm shit. No bullshit though, but I get what I'm saying though, bro. I know, so I know people, bro. I know how people think, bro. I really do. Whether I say nothing or not, I can not say nothing. I can sit in front of you for 9 hours straight. I can sit in front of you for a week straight and not say nothing to you. And people like, man, why this man ain't speaking to me? He must don't like me or something. No, I'm listening to you when you think I ain't. I'm finding out shit about you when you think I ain't. It is what it is. That's what I'm doing. And then I start talking to you. Then once I open up to you, I talk too much. I'm smiling all the time, laughing. I'm pushing on you and shit. X5. I'm drunk as hell in the motherfucker tell me laughing and shit. They making jokes. I'm pushing on D3 and 5 and shit, just because that's just who I am after I fucking know you. You know what I mean? That's just how it go. But that's what it is. When people make assumptions of you and judgments off of you based upon you, it's based off relativity. You know what I mean? Type deal. So I see what's going on. He said, I have minds in business administration and a minor in IT. We not no dummies. Facts, bro. Facts. He said, T, was psychology funny? It was, bro. It make you think. Like, it changed my view on religion. Like, it make you question everything. Like, the thing with psychology is it make you question everything. You're supposed to question everything. Why is that the same? Okay, this is that way. Why is it that way? How did it get that way? And why is that way okay? And why don't it need changing? That's psychology. Well, why I do that? Well, okay, I see that. I see the tree there, but how we get there? You planted the seed, right? How the seed get there? You know what I mean? What's inside of the seed? How the fuck do you get a tree out of this? You know what I mean? Why it challenged your thinking. It challenged normal thinking. It challenged the everyday aspect of life, the everyday aspect of anything. That's what psychology is, bro. That's really what it is. It's to make you form your own opinion, not because I feel a way. Not because I feel away, not because they say feel away, not because society tell us to feel that way. They want you to figure out why that class. It basically it's interesting, bro. It's hella interesting, but they want you to understand why that worked for you, why you got to do it, why do I have to get up every day of my life, go to work every day, work real hard, right, for 40,000, right? Now I don't need a college education to do that or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Okay, the CEO of my company, right? You know, he could be the CEO because he went to college, right? That's why he went to college, to be a CEO of the company, right? You gotta go to college to be able to do that because you need that degree to be a CEO. But guess what? You don't need a degree for. The owner, the person that owned that building, the owner of that plant, he don't need a degree at all. He don't need a degree to own that motherfucker. You need a degree to run that motherfucker because you need the knowledge in that field. You got to go to school to get the knowledge in that field. So that's why you need that degree to run that building, but you don't need a degree to start that business. You need somebody with a degree to run that business for you. You get what I'm saying? That's what psychology is like. It just make, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Okay, that makes sense. That don't make sense. That's really, it challenge you. It challenge your thinking of everything general, like the general thinking. That's what my professor was on for the most part. Like, nah, bro, why you like it's crazy though, bro. It is hella interesting. My bad, Mr. Pass. We getting off boxing now. We getting off boxing. Yeah, that was my favorite class though. Not gonna lie, psychology was my favorite class, bro. I used to be on time for that jump. Like, I loved it. Like, I loved it. I encourage anybody to take, if you're in school, you're in college or whatever, even if you want to just go back to school, go to psychology. It help you deal with, it. Like, help you make you think, it make you open up your mind. You deal with things better. You know what I mean? It's a form of therapy. It's really what it is. Derek Deloach was good. AB to IT, G5. Appreciate you. He said, T, you know how to tell if someone lies and stuff, what you look for. Yeah, facts, bro. Mr. Pass, I do. That's how I know when somebody bullshitting me. Mr. Pat, I'm gonna put that up on the screen. Why y'all think I get so upset when people don't answer my questions? Why do you think I get so upset when people don't answer my questions, Mr. Pat? And shit. Or why do I get so upset when people lie and shit? Why do I get so upset when people don't answer my questions? Because I want you to tell the truth, bro. That's when people can't tell you the truth, when people can't answer your questions, that's a problem they have with themselves. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't have to be right. I care about getting it right. I don't have to be right. I care about getting it right. It's a difference. If I'm wrong, I can say, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, damn, you was right. My bad. I'm sorry, boo. I could do that easily. I don't have to be right. I care about getting it right. You know what I mean? That's what, when people don't answer your questions and shit, when people stop answering when you ask them about a question, they don't want to answer it, or they avoid the question, or they go off topic or something. That's them not wanting to admit a wrong. They probably was finna be wrong about something, and they can't admit the shit. So they diverted somewhere else. I don't have that problem. My problem is when, when I could tell a person, oh yeah, my bad, you was right. I'm sorry, my bad, you right. But when it's your turn to do it, there's no, you not honest enough with yourself, or you're not comfortable enough with yourself, or you're not real enough with yourself. You know what I mean? To admit, oh yeah, damn, my bad, I was wrong. But damn, my bad, I'm sorry. That's when I get upset, when you can't do it, when you can't reciprocate it. You know what I mean? When you can't see, a person, and I say this all the time, a person that always think that they're right, a person that can't be wrong, a person that can know they're wrong but can't admit they're wrong, a person that can know that they're wrong, a person that can know that they're wrong but can't admit that they're wrong, that's a disease, bro. That's a sickness. And if you do it too long, it's going to become a real disease and a real sickness. And I'm not fucking playing with you right now. That being in denial too long, lying to yourself too long, not accepting stuff for what it is, that becomes a sickness, because you really start to believe that you can't do no wrong. You really start to believe that everything you do is right. And when you know that you're wrong, right, and you can't admit that you're wrong, it's a sickness. That's a sickness for real. Like, because the truth is the truth, no matter how we flip it, how we shake it. And if everybody understood that, if everybody lived off of that, the world would be a much better place. You know what I mean? I dealt with this one woman for 3 years straight. 3 years straight. Never once heard her say, my bad, I'm sorry, I apologize, or nothing. You know what I mean? Even for something small. I pay attention to stuff like that. I look for that, like, in people. You know what I mean? Shit, I probably been sending my gas some money. My bad. Y'all probably been sending my gas some money like 30 minutes ago. My bad. My bad. But hell yeah. What the fuck was I saying? Damn, y'all. Y'all know I be high. I pay attention to stuff like that. I look for that, like, in people. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, I was dealing with this chick. I was dealing with this chick for 3 years, and she had never once said, my bad or I'm sorry, nothing like that. Even a little smile. I'm like, I've been dealing with you for 3 years, and you ain't never made a mistake. You ain't never made a mistake. Like, not once. You ain't never did nothing wrong. I say this. I was like, okay, so it's always my fault. I make people, I hold a mirror up and I make you question yourself. I was like, so it's always my fault, right? I was like, every problem we had was always my fault, right? I was like, so you did nothing. I said, so you did nothing to, make me, get that. I used to ask her, and she would never answer the questions. She'll just, bring up some old shit. She just switched it. She was always diverted. She couldn't answer questions about herself. She couldn't look within herself to find answers. You know what I mean? Like, she couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Some people don't get that. Some people can't keep it. Some people not comfortable with who and what they are. So they lie to us. They lie to themselves. They lie to people. You know what I mean? Because they're not necessarily comfortable with what they are. People who are comfortable within themselves have no reason to lie to anybody. People who are comfortable within themselves, they have no reason to lie to anybody because they don't give a fuck what you think. They don't care what you think. Why would I'm not scared of you. I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie to you? A lot of people I'm scared of. I don't lie to nobody. I'm not scared of you. I don't have no reason to not tell you the truth. I don't have no reason to not tell you what I feel. I have no reason to not do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I have no reason to lie to nobody. Because I don't care what you think of me. You know what I mean? I don't care what, you feel about it. Because it's me. It's me in the end. I got to do it. I got to live with it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. People, I don't have to lie to nobody. People who lie care about what people think about them. People who lie care about, public perception. You know what I mean? I don't have, I really don't have shit to have. People be like, keep it private, private life, private life. I mean, that's cool. I get it, but I truly don't give a fuck. If we go do private life, it's going to be because, you want to keep it private. Me, I don't tell everybody, but I don't give a fuck who know. You know what I mean? If it happened, it happened. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's certain, I reached a point in my life, and I always been a thinker. You know what I mean? I always been a thinker, right? Which is why psychology worked for me. I always been a thinker. I always wondered why, what made her do that to me? Like, I remember when I was in elementary, I used to have this girl named Paula. Paula used to beat me the fuck up every day in elementary school, in second grade. Ask my nigga Howard. My nigga Howard be coming through here sometimes. We was in the same class. Paula used to beat me up every fucking day. And when you're in elementary school, girls be bigger than you and shit. You know what I mean? And Paula was a big girl. She was like bigger than me. You know what I mean? I was real small as a child. Paula we was in the second grade, but Paula was one of the biggest people in the room. You know what I mean? She's one of them girls that developed fast. You know what I mean? Paula used to beat me up every day. And I ain't never say nothing to Paula. I never said nothing to Paula. Paula used to just look at me sometimes and I know Paula just come slap on me and shit like that. You know, I don't hit girls, never have, never will. I don't hit women. So I ain't never hit Paula back. I used to just get up and move. I used to tell the teacher and shit. Paula just always mess with me. And then one day I just asked Paula. Paula came and slapped me in the back of the head one day. And one day I just stood up one time and I pushed the shit out of Paula. Asked my nigga how. Me and Paula got to fighting in the classroom. I just pushed the shit out of Paula, right? One day. And Paula started crying type shit. And I got suspended. And then I came back the next time. And then Paula came and apologized. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Paula, why you always hitting on me? She was like, because I like you and I didn't know how to say it. Like, I like you. And that was my girlfriend. That was my little second grade girlfriend, bro. Paula Washington. Thick as hell. She like girls now. She gay now. She got a girlfriend now. You know what I'm saying? Her girlfriend pretty too. You know what I mean? Thick as hell. But she was like, I like you and I didn't know how to say it. She didn't know how to express herself. You know what I mean? She didn't know how to say, I like this little bitty dude. I ain't say nothing to nobody. She's like, you don't never talk to nobody. You never said nothing to me. So I didn't know how to get your attention. So people express shit differently. She couldn't look within herself to come tell me, hey, or look with herself tell me, hey, yeah, I like him. So instead of the easy thing being, hey, you wanna have lunch today together? Instead of the easy thing, what she did was she used to beat me the fuck up every day for 2 months straight. I'm not thinking she like, I fucking hate Paula in my mouth. I'm ready to kill Paula for real, but I don't hit women and shit like that. I don't hit girls. I'm ready to beat Paula ass for real. You know what I mean? The whole time Paula like me. You know what I mean? It be little shit like that, like understanding the people. So sometimes now I know sometimes if a woman is being kind of mean to you a little bit, you know, if a woman is constantly being seen, if a woman is constantly, you know, putting herself in front of you, right, but she being mean to you, still like she a little hard on you, it's probably because you ain't noticing something she wants you to notice. You know what I'm saying? Probably because you ain't noticed something that she wanted you to notice. You know, and I notice women have a hard time necessarily, you know, expressing when they, you know, like a guy or want a guy or necessarily want a guy to do so. Women kind of work like on signs a little bit, like hints, you know, a little bit like, you know, kind of sort of. Women, you know, some women are direct, they can be direct. Even all women have directness to a level. You know what I mean? But some women kind of want you to know. It's like women like to be wooed, they like to be swayed. So they would want you, he knew already. Oh, and I get it, you know what I mean? But it's a little easier, you know, when you're more direct. But women like to be, you know, swayed a little bit. You know what I mean? So like I could tell like if it's like that if it's like that she don't like you, if you feel like she being mean to you, but it's not a level or to where she want to beat you up, she probably like you. She probably like you. You know what I mean? If she give you a hard time, you know what I mean? It's probably because she sees something in you or you didn't notice something that she wanted you to notice. You get what I'm saying? You miss something. And I noticed that a lot in my life. I miss a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, because I'm slow, I'm retired, I'm stupid, I'm smart, but I'm stupid. You get what I'm saying? So I need you to tell me, be direct with me, tell me, goddamn, hey Skinny, it's some of your teeth. Hey Skinny, wipe your mouth off. You know what I mean? Hey Skinny, I need this, I need that. Hey, I need this. You be direct with me, because I'm stupid. I'm a miss the shit because I ain't paying attention. I'm thinking about a million things in my head right now. I'm thinking about a million things right now doing this. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about a million things at a time. So just tell me, because I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost in this shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get lost. Tell me, be direct with me. So I need directness. I need some firmness. You know what I mean? I need, you know, I don't want to have to think for me and you. You know what I mean? I'm the leader. I get it. But I need you to be a fucking co-leader too. I need you to be strong. I need you to be that too. You know what I mean? I need you to be you with me, right? I need you to take some of that on. Like there's a certain go do the shit. Like I might even tell you sometimes. I might just go do it. You know what I mean? I don't always. He said I feel confused all the time. Like it's always something you gotta do, bro. It's like it's always something you gotta do. On like, I'm like, hey, I gotta, bro. It's like, bro, you just be thinking. I mean, you need to relax. It's Pat. Just take a step back, relax a little bit, bro. That's what it is. Just take a step back and relax a little bit, bro. That's what it is, dog. When they get to happening, just take you a step back and relax a little bit. Aiden, what's good? Aiden says salute Sutton T. Finally caught a live show. I never came. Salute to the chat as well. Hope all is good. Y'all good, Aiden. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Aiden. Aiden, do your boy a favor, Aiden. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for your boy. Greatly appreciate you sliding through this, John. Aiden. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. Pin. We in this John shooting the shit. You know, I'm here having the Devin Haney conversation. I'm here having a Devin Haney conversation. You know what I mean? We kind of got to talking about some real life shit. We got to get off the boxing. But this really is some real life shit, though. You know, the conversation with Bill was more than just about, that. He said, that's why I fought so many little girls when I was young. Facts skills. They ain't know how to say it, bro. No cap. They ain't know how. Hey, watch this. Y'all know another thing? Y'all want to know another thing women don't know how to say? Y'all want to know another thing women don't know how to act? Women don't know how to express all the time? When they're ready to have sex. Don't always know how to express it. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like when your gal, just being naggy, like she being naggy, she just fucking with you or something, like she getting on your nerves, she aggravating you a little bit. You like, damn, man. She probably won't have sex. I swear to God. Like, go try. Like every time she start aggravating you a little bit, just try to see if she want to. And I bet you she gonna give it to you. Because it's more, I'm telling you, like, not for no big, like when she start picking at you, and we gotta be done big, like when she picking at you by like little small shit. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Because sex don't solve all the problems. I mean like little small shit. She just like nitpicking you about, you need to move your socks over there. Go give me this. You know what I mean? Just little small stuff. Just go up there and be like, you want some head or something? You want some dick or something? What's wrong? Lay down. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's get in the shower. I guarantee you, like, that fix a lot of them little nagging, little small problems. I swear to God, it fix a lot of it. They don't necessarily know how to act all the time, or they feel like you go judge them. Oh, she don't think I'm nasty because I want to suck his dick. You know what I mean? They think retarded stuff like that. Like we go think they dance because they want to please us. You know what I mean? They think like that. So sometimes, a lot of times, they don't. It's not that they don't know. It's just a lot of times they don't know how to. Either they don't know how to express it. And I ain't just talking about sex no more. Women don't know how to express certain things, right? Or they want you to figure it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes they just don't know how to express it. Other times they want you to figure it out. You know what I mean? So, it's a balance, man. It's a balance. Reggie said they don't know how to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong either. You a little late, Reggie. I kind of talked about that. I talked about my experience with that. That's why I know when I get a woman that can say my bad or I'm sorry or something like that, I'm gonna keep her around. She cool, because if a woman tells you she's sorry, or a woman say my bad, or a woman say that was my fault, or a woman say I was wrong, you keep that fucking woman. You keep her, because that shit rare. You keep her. A woman that could see, a woman that's self-efficient, self-proficient, and self-observant. You keep her. Self-efficient, self-proficient, self-observant. You keep her, because that's rare that women check themselves. You know what I mean? It's rare. If you get your woman to check herself, that's a keeper. No cap. No cap. Because I'm telling you, I done dealt with some women, boy. Some beautiful women. No accountability on shit. None. No accountability. Nowhere. You could sit there and see them motherfucking step on the fucking bug. You be like, why you step on that bug? They'll tell you, I ain't step on that bug. That bug walked under my foot. I'm like, walked under your foot, man. I just saw you raise up and Dwayne Johnson stomp that fucking bug. Now, for real, like if you get a woman, like literally, I asked this woman, he said, I need 2 women to help around the house. Hey, and some of them into that. Some of them into that. You know what I mean? Some of them into that. But I tell you this, Picasso, the woman I'm with now, I've been dealing with her for a long time, right? I tell you this, dealing with one woman is hard enough. Imagine having 2 in your household. And I get it, you know, when you got a little cash, Picasso, because I know you got a little money, Picasso, you got a little money. I know you can make it work. But imagine 2 of them things, though. Just really 2 of them things, for real, like 2 every day. Not just when you want them, Picasso. Not just when it's cool, not just when it's convenient, though. But every day. Every single day. Dog, man. Because I ain't been there before. I almost told y'all too much. I was about to, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? Every single day. He said, children, bro. Okay, my bad. He said, yeah, T, I met a dude in basketball community that had 4 wives. He was a Hebrew Israelite from Georgia. Lived in a small village in Georgia. He said, when she get out of line, I told you she out up with one head. Boy, it was a big session with that hammer. See what I mean? Sometimes that's all they be want. So that queen, y'all asked for it. Y'all asked for T to not talk about boxing. T not talking about boxing today. Fuck it. No, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. I just say, no, we went there for a second. But yeah, though, I was just saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, but yeah, man, I just don't understand like where the switch went wrong with the Devin Haney thing. So I had to ask Bill. You know, I had to ask Bill, and Bill, you know, he summed it up, man. He explained it. He pretty much explained the best way that you know that you can explain it, man. When you first start off, you were nobody, and nobody care, right? Y'all can't see. I'm doing it on purpose, right? When you first start off, you were nobody. Nobody see you and nobody care. As you start to go up the ladder, you get in people's sights. People start to congratulate you. They start to notice you. They start to give you some credit, right? Once you exceed their expectations, you start to do too good. That's when they pour down at you. That's when the hate comes. That's how you know you're great. That's how you're great. He said, I'm walking with you on these issues. Queen, I've been through some shit, Queen. I deal with, you know, a lot of women. Maybe 1 more, 2 minutes than I maybe should have dealt with. You know what I mean? But I deal with a lot of women. Queen, some shit up here. I just don't always speak this shit. One day it's gonna come. One day it's gonna come. One day it kind of just came out right there a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's gonna come one day. I just, you know, I don't really talk about shit like that. I just, you know. But hey, yeah. But you know, once you exceed the expectations, that's when the hate start. You're not great unless people hate. And that's exactly what that man said. You ain't great unless they hate Sudden T. Sudden T, see, this is what it is. You ain't great, right? See, unless they hate. See, because when Devin was on the come up, right, everybody loved him. Devin was calling out Tank Davis' name before, verbatim. I'm being Bill Haney. He was calling out his name before. You know what I mean? He was calling his name before. Nobody had a problem with it. He get undisputed. Not everybody got a problem with it. Instead of Devin Haney going to rest on his laurels, he called out the best fighter or one of the best fighters in the division. You know what I mean? Who people think is the best fighter in the division. Not everybody got a problem with it. This is how you know that Devin Haney is great right now. Because now we nitpick, but we can't say that he don't make sacrifices no more. I'm talking now. You can't say Devin Haney don't make sacrifices because he just made the sacrifice. You can't say Devin Haney don't fight nobody because he fight the champion. He fight the highest ranked guys in his division, top ranked guys, the guys he have to fight in the division. You know what I mean? We can't say, you You know, he don't take the sport serious. Can't say he a party animal. He don't party. He in shape all the time. Never miss weight. You know what I mean? We ain't really got nothing on. We ain't really got nothing on Devin Haney right now. So now what we gonna do is we gonna pretend that him calling out Tank Davis is the end of all be all. You know what I mean? I thought we wanted the fighters to make the best fights. I thought we wanted the fighters to chase the best fighters. I thought we wanted. I thought we wanted to see Tank Davis fight somebody. I thought we wanted to see Devin Haney fight somebody. So if Devin Haney clout chasing Tank now, what was Devin Haney and Tank Davis doing 4 years ago when they was talking shit to each other? What was Devin Haney and Tank doing last year when they was talking shit to each other? You know what I mean? So Tank is cool. So Tank is cool because he not calling out Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Tank ain't necessarily calling out nobody. And Tank said when you the top dog, they call you out. I understand it. So how about you fight one of the guys that's calling you out? And again, I'm not saying that he doesn't Devin Haney. But what I'm saying is them having a back and forth, I don't see nothing wrong with it because they always did that. What I see now is Tank Davis is kind of getting quiet on that tip. Like he's not having the back and forth no more. You know what I mean? And I think that fight is closer than it ever been. Tank Davis clearly told y'all he's a 135 pounder. Devin Haney is the undisputed champion at 135. Devin Haney is the WBA world champion, is the WBA super champion of the world. Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA regular champion of the world. Tank Davis is Devin Haney's mandatory right now. And everybody telling me that they can't fight. They can't fight. Devin Haney clout chasing. They can't fight. Tank Davis is Devin Haney's mandatory right now. And Devin Haney mandatory is Michelle Rivera right now. So now Devin Haney next fight ain't go. Tank Davis next fight ain't gonna be Devin Haney. It's probably gonna be Michelle Rivera. You know what I mean? Because if you want to keep that WBA mandatory spot for Devin Haney, you have to fight Rivera. You know what I mean? And then Devin Haney go fight Kambosos or Lomachenko. He want to fight Lomachenko, but Kambosos said he want to exercise the rematch clause. But Kambosos' side ain't got a deal in place yet. People forget this. Devin Haney got to accept the deal. They got to put this fight on. You know what I mean? Devin Haney said, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't agreed to nothing. Devin Haney got to agree to the deal. They got Kambosos' side got to put this fight on. They trying to get a new stadium. They got a date. They trying to get the new stadium and everything. This shit ain't finalized. Devin Haney hoping Kambosos them can't come together and get this shit together so he can go do what the fuck he want to do. Kambosos ain't signed the top rank. Devin Haney is. Kambosos was doing the partnership. Kambosos was out there doing the partnership. Kambosos was doing the partnership with Top Rank and Lou DiBella and all them. They not top rank fighters. Bob Arum and Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they sitting here waiting for Kambosos them to send them over a legit contract and shit like that to get this thing signed, that they get their shit together. They waiting for that. They not helping them do this second fight. If this second fight go happen, it's gonna be because George Kambosos them side made it happen. Devin them don't want to fight George Kambosos. And everybody mad at him telling him he got to fight Kambosos, which y'all doing is blowing up Devin's spot. Devin is trying to get out of Kambosos' fight. He don't want to fight dude. He don't want to fight him. He want to fight Lomachenko or Tank. So I'm not asking what's good, Ash. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Ash. Glad you can make it. TWT in the building. What's good, sis Ash? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Glad you can make it, Queen. Y'all go subscribe to Ash's Corner. Oh, you want me to give you a bow. I ain't gonna salute to it. He said, die hero will live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Skills. And I love it, bro. And I love it, bro. Because if you do right long enough, boy, you go get some haters out here, boy. It's gonna be people that hate the look. It's gonna be people that hate your fucking face. It's gonna be people that hate your big ass nose. It's gonna be people that hate your gap. This nigga always smiling. He got a gap. You know what I mean? It's gonna be people that hate you. It's gonna be people that hate your beard that don't all the way connect. They don't hate your beard all the way connect. You know what I'm saying? They go hate some. They go hate you. You die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain, bro. And that's that on it, bro. And I'm gonna leave that shit up there for a second because I felt that shit. I felt that shit, bro. I felt that shit, dog. On God, I felt that. I'm firing up on them. This the Skills from New Orleans show right now, man. We're the Skills from New Orleans show right now, dog. That's where we at. We're the Skills from New Orleans show. We're the Skills from New Orleans show. You know what I mean, bro? Nah, for real, Ash. For real. Why this nigga so happy all the time? For real. This nigga skinny with a big head in the gap. Why he so happy? He ain't supposed to be happy. Don't he know he ugly? Why he mad that he ugly like me? People really be people be wanting you, bro. I told you, like when people take judgment, when people judge you, it come from a relative place. It come from a familiar place because they judging you because they can't put together what you're doing. It don't make sense to them. They're like, it don't make how he do this, how they it don't make sense to them. So they start piecing shit together that makes sense to them. And when your mind start to piece shit together, you piece shit together that's relative to you. You piece shit together that's familiar to you. And you trying to do that because you don't understand what's going on over there. So now you got to make it make sense to you. And when you do that, you piece together your own shit. You get what I mean? Shout out my guy, Yo, the Wise back in the building, TWTOG. TWTOG. OG, Yo, the Wise, co-host, Sudden T. TWTOG, my guy, Yo, the Wise, co-host, Sudden T. See, that was on accident. You see that? That's bars, bro. That's bars, bro. That was on accident. That was on accident, but hell yeah, man. Skills, you turned it up, man. I dropped the link for y'all too if y'all want to come up on joint. Y'all want to kick y'all shit, popular shit. I mean, well, I'm at an hour and 30. I can end if y'all don't come like a 1:45. I'm gonna end this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my. I guess I'll do my my post reaction. I said I'm gonna do my post reaction at 8. I know Knockout them come on at 9. I don't necessarily want to go over their show. You know what I mean? So I do my joint after Knockout and QKC go off. You know, they come on the 9. I did, but y'all want to come up here, you know, pop y'all shit, y'all can pop y'all shit. I just felt like, man, this shit had to be said, bro. Like, Devin Haney literally has done, bro, not just done what we asked Devin Haney to do. Devin Haney has done what we asked a generation of fighters to do already. We asked a generation of fighters, right? Fight the best fights. Sacrifice to become great. Do what you gotta do. It's not about the money. It's about the legacy. Take the best fights. The legacy, and the money will come. You know what I mean? Take a little less money to get to where you gotta go if you gotta do that. Floyd Mayweather took this much against Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya got this much. You know what I mean? Devin Haney literally did what we've asked a generation of fighters to do. He did it successfully, did it the fastest, and guess what? He made it look too easy. And I think that's the fucking problem. And then he started laughing and smiling. And she started smiling after the fact. And I think that's really what got people mad. I think they got too happy for everybody good. I think they saw them Haneys. a little too happy. Like, hold on, bro, y'all too happy. I want to stop y'all from being so happy. Let me pull y'all down a little bit. That's what I think going. That's just me. That's just what I see. That's how I look at it. That's how I see it. Let me pull y'all down a little bit. Let me bring y'all back to earth. Let me bring y'all back down to my level. That's really what it be about. Let me bring y'all back down to my level. Because y'all doing too much right now, right? Right? So I feel like there's a lot of that going on with Devin, because it ain't nothing. He checked out the boxes, bro. Ain't a box he didn't. And I still want somebody to fact check that. Because I don't know if Devin Haney is the youngest undisputed champion ever. I don't know. But he's 23, right? I'm thinking he the fuck is. The youngest ever. So he didn't reach the pinnacle of boxing, which is undisputed. Am I wrong? He didn't reach the pinnacle of boxing, which is undisputed. You can't get no higher than that as far as the companies go. It ain't no more than undisputed unless you start doubling up undisputed and shit. That's as high as it go. Clarissa Shields is the GOAT. That's double undisputed. You know what I mean? But the highest is undisputed. In men's boxing, it's been what? 9? And then you add women's, it's been what? 13 of them? You know what I mean? 14 of them? Something like that. You know what I mean? So it ain't been that many, period. So Devin Haney has reached the pinnacle of his sport at 23, which is probably the quickest and the fastest. That means he put the most work in the fastest. You know what I mean? You could say opportunity this, opportunity that. But we saw Devin Haney get his opportunity. He supposed to did this shit at 21. Uh-oh. He's supposed to do this shit at 21. We saw Lomachenko run from him. We saw them invent a franchise belt. We saw them try to make his belt a pride belt. So don't give me the opportunity shit when it comes to Devin. Don't give me that shit now. So he done reached the pinnacle of his sport at 23. And instead of him going to party and turn the fuck up like AB did, now we could put Devin to AB because Devin did some shit. See what I did there? We got to start comparing all these unaccomplished ass niggas to Adrian Broner, because Adrian Broner hell accomplished. He ain't go do Devin ain't go do it. Devin is what AB should have been. That's what we need to start the fuck saying. He what AB should have been. Fuck is you saying? AB got 4 divisions. Devin still got a little catching up to do because he got 1 undisputed. AB got 4 divisions. But what I'm getting at is he ain't just rest on his laurels like he could have, because he damn well could have. And AB really ain't rest on his morals. He just partied hard as fuck in between all his morals. He kept fighting. He was hella active. I saw that when I went through his resume. He ain't rest on his laurels. He kept fighting. He was hella active his whole career until these last couple years. And now all we say is AB not active. I got a story coming up on that too. So I'm gonna make y'all stand on some of this shit, because most folks don't know shit about boxing. AB one of the most active niggas in boxing. It's been these last 2 years. And how long AB been complaining about staying active? 2 fucking years. He been like, bro, y'all keep me active. Because he been active his whole fucking career. And all of a sudden he just stopped. That's why he's saying y'all don't give a fuck about me. I'm getting off subject. I'm telling y'all about a whole nother fucking subject. But nigga, Devin Haney he called out that killer from Baltimore. He ain't gonna take a vacation. He ain't go to the Bahamas. He just had a baby. He could have easily took his family on the fucking vacation. I don't know if he just had the baby or she about to have it, or they just discovered she was pregnant. I ain't sure, but I know it's a baby somewhere in there. You know what I mean? He could have went and celebrated his baby. You know what I mean? To take his woman out, celebrate his baby. He didn't do that. He called out that killer from Baltimore. He trying to keep it relevant. He trying to keep fresh. He really trying to skip over this Kambosos fight. He really want us to demand the Tank fight so much where Kambosos them feel pressure and they just say, fuck that shit. Fuck that fight. Fuck that Devin fight. Let them folks take care. He trying to get out that shit. He want to fight Lomachenko and Devin. He don't want to fight no motherfucking Kambosos. He's at first at 35, 4-bet era. Don't know about youngest. You know what I'm saying, but I want somebody to fact check that for me. I keep saying that I want somebody to fact check it for me. He did Joe Louis. Contracts included a no smile clause. He was allowed to smile. He was not allowed to smile after defeating a white man. Damn. Somebody fact check it. 23. Fact check it. Fact check that shit out. I want to know. I think he is. And I keep saying that. I don't know if that's true or not. But shit. I know he the first in the 4-belt era. I mean, like the youngest period, though. Who got undisputed before age 23? Who got undisputed before age 23? Dog, tell me, man, it ain't if anybody deserve to kick it right now. If anybody deserve to kick it right now, it's Devin. For real. And he ain't even trying to kick. He's trying to fight Lomachenko or Tank. You know what I'm saying? Devin one of them fighters, and I say this about Errol Spence too. And I can't say this about a lot of fighters. Devin one of them fighters who I feel like will take a loss one day. All of a sudden, T hating on Devin. Nah, listen to what I'm finna say. I feel like Devin Haney will take a loss one day. But you know why I feel like Devin Haney will take a loss one day? Not because he bullshitting, because he's not bullshitting. He in the gym every day. Right after he beat Kambosos, he posted a video of him running fucking laps in his neighborhood in California with fucking spandex on, black shorts, a fucking jacket, you know what I mean, with the hoodie on, listening to music. Not because he taking a break. You know why I think Devin Haney gonna lose? Just like I said about Errol Spence, because they fight the best fights available. They always trying to get the best fights. Hell yeah, I feel like they gonna lose one day. You damn right. And ain't nothing wrong. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. When you put yourself in situations like Earl and Devin Haney put themselves in, you damn right you go take a loss one day. You damn right. Because you fight niggas who could possibly beat you. Because you fight niggas who could possibly beat you. Same shit. Same shit with Earl. Hell yeah, they go lose one day. Because you ain't finna keep fighting all these good ass people and keep winning these goddamn fights like that. You ain't finna do that. And it might be when you fight Tank. We just don't know why everybody's so fucking mad. Why everybody's so fucking mad? That man ain't trying to take care of his business. He's trying to take care of his business now. He's trying to take care of his business now. Because if he beat Tank, nigga, he can retire. Fuck you talking about. And if he lose, he got time to make that shit up. Because I think Tank could be anybody not at 147. I think Tank is the best guy under 147. So if Devin beat him, Devin the best guy under 147. So ain't nobody beating him if he beat Tank, in my opinion. That's how I feel about Tank. So so let him fight. And Tank is older than Devin. That Tank need to be the one pushing for this fight. Especially because it's undisputed. And it's against a nigga undisputed that's actually some good. Somebody that you actually go get credit for. Did you see him just wipe the floor with fucking Kambosos? Did you not see Lomachenko run from this nigga? And he probably gonna get the chance to wipe the floor with Lomachenko ass too. So I really want Kambosos to go away. That's what I want. You know what I mean? But I want him to fight Lomachenko. So he can get that on his resume. So when him and Tank fight, it could be no stones left unturned. None. Zero. It's going to be Tank or it's going to be Devin. I told y'all, this Earl Bud Jr. This Earl Bud Jr. Tank and Devin. This shit Earl Bud Jr. bro. No stones left unturned for undisputed. I want Devin to go and strike that Loma shit out. Rivera a lot better than y'all think. A lot of people need to be a little worried. Be real with you. Need to be a little worried. Maybe not too worried. Just need to be a little worried. You know what I mean? Shit finna get real though. It's time, bro. At the end of next year, it shouldn't be no reason Tank and Devin shouldn't fight, bro. No reason. And it's gonna be here quicker than you think. It's gonna be here quicker than you think. And if Kambosos can get out the way, Devin got 2 fights left where he at. Devin is not going back to top rank. And Devin go leave with them straps because top rank ain't got nobody over there for him. Only way Devin go lose them straps is baby if they throw Shakur Stevenson in that motherfucker. It's the only way he coming out them straps. And if that happen and he lose to Shakur, we still get a major fight, Shakur and Tank. So That shit work out. Ain't nobody over there fucking with Devin Haney in top rank run that weight class, not named Shakur Stevenson. And you can put Devin up at 140. You can let Williams Zepeda get his ass in there. Devin go box his shit off all motherfucking night. You can let motherfucking Zepeda get in there. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be able to hit Devin. Devin gonna get the tournament twisting on his ass too. And I fuck with Zepeda. Both Zepedas. You can put both of them in there. 130 nigga and the 141. Either one. Pick him. Pick one. Ain't nobody fucking with. Ain't nobody over there got nothing for him. 140 to 135. Got nothing for Devin. Nothing. T.O., go ahead and try it. Try it and see what happens. It's gonna look like Kambosos 2.0. And he might really open up the bag on T.O. ass because he don't fuck with him at all. They been had beef. I bet you he hit T.O. ass with some right straights and some hooks and some lefts and some shit. Guarantee you that. Because T.O. sloppy on the inside. He can't even they didn't fuck him up. Easy. Easy work. Easy work. Ain't nobody over there got nothing for dude. So he go get away from them with them built unless they throw Shakur in there. Then they get interested. But outside of them throwing Shakur in there, he getting up out there, motherfucker. And you better believe he won't take. He won't take you back because he knows if he beat him, literally, bro, he could be Tank. I ain't left for him to do but go to 47, I guess. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be before he 25. Type shit. If you can beat Tank, nigga, they count for a couple divisions. Fuck that. If you can beat Tank, that's you winning the belt in another division. Fuck you talking about? As far as I mean, like a rank accomplishment, like nigga, you can say I'm undisputed and I beat Tank, nigga. You know what I mean? That shit count. You know what I mean? That shit count, nigga. You know what I mean? That's an achievement type shit. Man, them folks ass battle fight. And I know Tank the South and the Sadden, so I ain't gonna knock Tank too much. That's why you don't see more her dragging Tank for not saying nothing to Devin. Like I know why people pissed because a lot of people is saying that Tank ain't saying nothing. Tank ducking this shit. I see that shit too. I'm like, bro, nah. Tank just keep quiet like that. You know what I mean? Tank got a singular focus, but I think he really want to whoop Brian ass right now. That's why I ain't tripping on Tank. I think he really want to whoop. That's what I'm saying. I know it's not gonna happen next, but them guys always been talking shit about each other though. All three of them, all four of them, TO2. Always. They always talk shit. Always. I think Ryan really want to whoop. I think Tank really want to whoop Ryan ass right now, though. I really do.
Yeah, I think
so. He really do want to whoop his ass. So I know he probably focused on that. Devin trying to get out of this Kambosos fight. He trying to get out of this shit. Because he ain't getting no money for that. He trying to get in there so he can work a new contract. You know what I'm saying? He trying to work a new deal. He don't want to fight that whack ass shit that they got him on right now. You know what I'm saying?
And then they probably not trying to catch him the way he's supposed to be cashed, like he did.
If he fight Kambosos again, Kambosos gonna get another $8 million. And he gonna get
no.
He gonna get two and a half.
Get that.
He not trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We fucking him up right now. You know what I mean? I got to play now. Don't want to fight that dude. They don't want to fight Lomachenko because it's a whole new structure. It's a whole new play. Because he undisputed. Lomachenko lost to the dude that lost to him. You know what I'm saying? He the A side. He want to fight Tank or Lomachenko. And Kambosos side, and that's why Devin said as soon as they put that shit out, Devin said, "Cap, I ain't seen shit." You know, that's why he said that shit. Because they reporting they progress over there in Australia. They reporting what they did. They got a date. Right? They trying to get the building. You know what I mean? They're trying to get the building, right? They're trying to get the exact date for the building, but right now they got a date and they trying to get everything situated with the building type shit. And that's why Devin's saying cap, because Devin ain't signed shit yet. He ain't signed a rematch yet. So he like, nah, he really doing to them what they was doing to him, though. You know, when Kambosos did that, now I need to see, make sure the ink dry. Devin on that. He paid it, bro. He being paid it, bro. I fuck with it too. He like, nah, this shit cap. Nope. I ain't signed shit. Nope. I ain't signed shit. Nope.
Yeah, baby. Put it in reverse. They don't like that.
You know what I mean? If Kambosos them side come through, he don't want to fight, dude. But if he have to, because they side put on the first fight, top rank, which is Devin side, put on the first fight. It's up to Lou them to put on the second fight. They go earn on top rank anyway, right? Because Probellum don't got a network. they are a company, right? But they don't have a network, so they work with Top Rank, so it's gonna earn on Top Rank anyway. But Lou DiBella got to pay for everything this time because Top Rank paid for the shit last time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. So it's still the chance Devin, like y'all niggas ain't got no money. This shit finna go under. I ain't trying to fight y'all. Y'all ain't, you know what I mean? They were Devin on type shit. He ain't trying to fight him. You know what I mean? He's at
so T, what's the most possible scenario? Because I think it might be him and Loma because it looks like Tank is gonna fight Michelle Barrera. Still don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, but
he should. It makes sense. Like if he don't, I'd be if he don't and Michelle Rivera don't get step aside money, I'd be confused. You know what I mean?
Right. But I think whatever Dev is doing, hopefully, you know, don't get Cambos and shit, but make the fight with fucking Loma. But what do y'all feel about? Because ain't nobody said nothing about this yet. I mean, somebody spoke on it, but ain't nobody else said anything about it. This goes back to Ryan Garcia, and this involves Shakur Stevenson. When he came out and said, if he fights fucking Ryan Garcia, that'll make him a pay-per-view star. What the fuck?
I thought I explained. I mean, I gave my thoughts on this. Is what I think he understand, right? Just do what's good, pimp. Appreciate you sliding through this jump and answer your question. Because TWT in the building. Well, this is my thinking for that crush, right? Well, this was Shakur meant in my mind. New Jersey. Speaking of New Jersey in the building, that was right on time, huh? Speaking of Just Do and Shakur, right. My New Jersey brothers. This is what I think he meant, right? The people inside of boxing, we view Ryan Garcia a lot differently from the people outside of boxing. Yo, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Us inside of boxing, because we actually follow the sport, we know that boy wolfing, right? We know he's selling wolf tickets, right? Outside of the sport, they only follow him. So they don't know that he wolfing. So it'll bring a whole lot of people that don't know shit about boxing eyes on Shakur Stevenson when he whooped Ryan Garcia ass. You know what I mean? Now
Right.
From Ryan World, they just came to see Ryan because they think Ryan the best because they only know Ryan, right? They come see this dude whoop Ryan ass, right? And now, boom, Shakur got all these people that don't know shit about boxing thinking he the best nigga in the world. That's why everybody want to whoop Ryan ass. And if Tank do it, that nigga gonna be. If Tank do it, we talking about a different atmosphere of trajectory. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know them outside people. Bro, once they get to Googling you and after you whoop Ryan ass and shit, brother, Ryan got over 1 million motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing that think he the greatest thing smoking.
Right.
But he got us is what, 500,000 of us, 1 million of us? It's way more casuals than hardcore boxing fans. Let's put a number on it. Let's say it probably let's say it's a real 10 million boxing fans, right? Real diehard fans, right? And it's billions of casuals. I mean, multi-millions of casuals that you could get, you know what I mean? Type shit on the grand scale. You know what I mean? Only a certain amount of us go either tune into the fight. Like 1 million of us go even tune into the shit. So now it's 1 million. It go from 10 million diehards to like 1 million. You know what I mean? Type shit. If it's pay-per-view, let's go trim this shit anyway. You know what I mean? So Ryan bring you a lot of people who don't know shit. They just coming to see Ryan. You know what I mean? He bring you that extra. We go watch it anyway because we care. Make him pay-per-view stock because he'll get that extra shit that Ryan got. Ryan ain't never did a pay-per-view either. You know what I mean? He ain't never been on pay-per-view, but his clout that you will get from their social media push, you know what I mean? Or make them pay attention to you if you be right. Type shit. That's what I took from him.
I think, you know what? When he said it, I was like, oh, come on, man. But then I was like, you know what? This makes sense. Because neither one has done a pay-per-view yet. So, and I was like, well, you know, this is a more agreeable situation for me with old Queen Rara, because hasn't done anything to to deserve a fight with someone who did pay-per-view, who's doing pay-per-view already. So, you know, with that being said, he don't deserve that. But he wants to be on pay-per-view. Okay, now we can put you on pay-per-view with someone who really can fucking box. And they also haven't been on pay-per-view yet. So I do agree with it, that standpoint. You know what I mean? So I wasn't shitting on him because at first I'm like, come on, Shakur. Because I know he say little slick shit and he click big motherfuckers. I know what he be doing to them boxers out there. I'll be keeping up on him. But I was like, okay, because neither one of them, and we feel as though that Shakur deserves to be on the pay-per-view. He deserves his own pay-per-view right now. Shit, with that card coming up in September with that loaded top ranked card, man, with all the newcomers they got. Shit, that could have been a fucking pay-per-view if he had a better opponent against him, because I like that whole card. That's gonna be a nice card. So yeah, that would be nice. I would love to see that. But as far as Rah getting a pay-per-view with anyone who's already doing pay-per-view, fuck to the nizzo. Fuck to the nizzo.
Really, out of them young guys, ain't nobody doing pay-per-views but Tank.
Shit. Exactly.
And actually, wait, what Devin just did one with Cambosis, didn't
it? Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
In Australia, so I guess, I mean, but ain't nobody really doing consistent pay-per-views but Tank. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the after effect from the Ryan fight, because I got people in my family like who don't watch boxing and think Ryan Garcia can fight. Like I got a cousin named Kendrick, he come through sometimes. Kendrick Price, he come through here sometimes. He think Ryan the best thing since sliced bread. Somebody came here one time like, yeah, I got folks that think Ryan, you know, beat Tank, beat Devin, beat everybody. You know, and when I tell these people that Ryan would probably lose to like 4 people in his division, they for real? I'm like, you think he's that good? You think Devin's that? I think he's that much better than Ryan? I'm like, damn, they really think Ryan is like. Now Crunch is crazy. They can't believe it. Like I just said, Tyson Fury beat Muhammad Ali or something. They can't believe it. That's the type of shit I can't believe when people say dumb shit like that. Their faces be looking like that. You know what I mean? I like, damn, Ryan really do got a whole fan base, bro, that don't know shit about boxing now. Like that's a real thing. Like for real, like they don't care about boxing, they just care about Ryan. No cap. They know a couple. My cousin know a few, but he know the people based around Ryan. And of course, Floyd and all the Charlos and Earls and Tanks, but like Tony Harrison and Bam Bam Rodriguez and Cool Boy. He probably won't know people like that. You know what I mean? Probably won't know them like that. He know it to a certain degree. You know, she said Ryan be lying, right? What's good, Tay Tay? Please let do this, John Tay Tay. That's what I do.
I mean, and then with that, then it's another window to look at with what Shakur said too, because actually, when you think about it again with that statement, it really won't make him a star. It would make fucking Rah the fucking star, because he already running around on false star, notoriety, So him, that's going to make his stakes higher because of his fucking name. And then he's more good of a name on Ryan's resume than Ryan being on his resume, if you understand what I'm saying. Because this kid has already been going around selling himself as a star. We already know that what Ryan missing to show us how good he really is and actually get some people in there. So with that being said, Shakur, you already have the respect of being, so-and-so. But you never was the guy that talked the pay-per-view shit like that. This guy been screaming this shit ever since. So people would be ready for that to happen. So he get his first pay-per-view against you. He's going to get more credit, and he's going to be the one become the star. lose or win. And then if he beat you, which we know that's far-fetched than a motherfucker, that's just like a new batch of weed coming out called randomly. And everybody get the same high from this shit. All right. And they come from the same grower and everybody buying from that one person. Well, we already know it's multiple growers, so that's impossible. But it would star stud Ryan's growth, than more so Shakur as a star. So, because Ryan is more marketable, you see what I'm saying, because of his mouth. You see what I'm saying? And that would make him more of a marketable product than it would make Shakur of a more marketable product. I mean, so, by Shakur not being
already bigger than Shakur anyway, you know what I mean? So
yeah. So
that's kind of just,
yeah, so it really helped Ryan.
It's the boost. It's the boost that Shakur would get.
Yep.
It's the boost that Shakur would get. I don't think he don't give a fuck what Ryan do. Ryan lose again. If Shakur beat Ryan and Ryan lose again, it's a wrap for him. It's a wrap for him. And then we'll start saying, "Oh well, Shakur did it first. Shakur the one that really, you know what I mean? You good?
I think Ryan gonna be a one and done.
Whoever beat him first is go get the most. Go get the.
Yep.
Go get.
I think he's gonna be a one and done. T. I think whatever one of these cats get to him first, he ain't gonna bounce back from it, dog. Because there's no dog in this dude. There's no dog in him. I don't see no earth or nothing in this dude. No poodle, no nothing, man.
And then he said he got a question. He said, "What attracts casual fans, knockout or the sweet science?" Okay, so let's look at historically. What attracted the fans. All right, we see. Okay, so she what? Muhammad. He knocked people out. He a little bit of both. He a heavyweight. So let's not use heavyweights, right? All right, so let's say what? Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard. He just knocked people out too, but he was a boxer. It's your style, What Ali and Sugar Ray got in common, they get knockouts and they can box. You know what I mean? But they do get knockouts. You know what I mean? But they got an exciting style even if they don't get the knockout. You know what I mean? Let's get a little more recent. Who do have pay-per-views now? Wilder and AJ. Wilder knocked you the fuck out. You know what I mean? He put on entertaining fights though. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of jabs before he gets to the knockout. People kind of forget those, but it is a bunch of jabs before he gets to the knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what I mean? So he boxed a little bit, whether people won't give him credit for it or not. He might not be a world level boxer like you want him to be, but he boxed a little bit and he knocked your ass out. You know what I mean? He had to box Ortiz a couple times for a few rounds.
Yeah.
Like 20 of them bitches. You know what I mean? So he boxed and he get knocked out. I'm getting somewhere. Hold on, I'm still going. I ain't finished yet. So let's bring it on back down. Let's go to Earl and Tank Davis, right? Tank Davis get knocked out too. But guess what Tank can do? He can box you too. It's just he got an entertaining fight style because he can box you or he can knock you out. Let's go to Earl Spence. What people want to say, Earl don't get power. Shut the fuck up, stupid. Earl knock you out and he can box too. When you really get down to it, when you check their resume, it's the style that you bring. You got to be able to do both. You only a star if you could do both. And that's my answer, just you got to be able to do both of them. Because you're going to need to do both of them to stay a star. Because somebody going to press you some kind of way. You're going to have to be able to do the other. You're going to have to be able to do the other.
Hold up, T, before you go on. Can somebody do this, T? This is your shit too. Can somebody go back when he say, shut up, stupid? Y'all need to soundbite that shit. Soundbite that motherfucker, man. Soundbite that boy. Soundbite that motherfucker right there. I couldn't let that slide, T. I had to get that out. Yo, soundbite that shit. The delivery on that motherfucker was nice. Yeah, I feel you though, man. That's a soundbite right there, goddamn.
Everybody who ever sold pay-per-views though can punch and they can box. Anybody who ever sold a pay-per-view can punch and can box though. I mean, they could do both. Mm-hmm. Anybody who ever was a pay-per-view star consistently did both. And when I really just, when you sit back and look at it, tell me I'm wrong. Ali to Sugar Ray Robinson to Sugar Ray Leonard to fucking Wilder and AJ, fuck it, him too. Mm-hmm. To a degree, he do both. He knock niggas out, nigga box. You know what I mean? Who else do? Tank and Earl. From the old to the new, goddamn it. You got to be able to do both. You ain't slide. You got to win That's the first thing. You gotta look good winning. That's the second thing. You know what I mean? But you got to win above all. You can't be continue to do pay-per-views and keep on losing. Love AB. That's my boy. But AB so confused right now. Like, when the fuck the switch happened? Why? When the fuck I stopped being active? Because he's one of the most active fighters in the game. You know what I mean? He like, damn, because he lost. He started losing too much, and then he stopped being exciting. On top, he was winning. Then he lost. He was still exciting in these fights, and then he stopped being exciting. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to do both. And he could do both. He could box and he could knock your ass out too, AB. You know what I mean? But they stopped. It just had to go. You gotta be able to do both. You gotta win. You got to win. That's above all. And if you're not winning, you at least gotta be entertained. Nobody continuously sell pay-per-views as the loser. Maybe except until Gotti. You know what I mean? Nobody continues to sell
the
pay-per-views.
knockouts just do. When it comes to casual fans, only casual fans are really like bloodthirsty for knockouts because they casual fans, so their knowledge on the sport of boxing and a likeness for the sport of boxing is only a one-dimensional attraction, and that's what they like. So that's why some of them might respect the sweet science, but they don't really understand it because they self-program understanding of what was really meaningful to boxing to them is knockouts. And you got some people just like that, but some of them have good boxing minds. It's not necessarily casuals, but on a casual standpoint, that's the reason they always gonna go for the knockout.
I forgot Floyd. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got me up, man, talking this good boxing talk early. I had to ask that question because
how the fuck I forget about Floyd?
I had that conversation a couple times about Shakur saying beating Ryan makes him a pay-per-view star. So that's why I asked that question. It wasn't directed toward nobody. I just wanted to see what y'all think. And reason I said he said that because if you look at Ryan Garcia, his style, he don't display the sweet science. Like that's when you don't think sweet science when you look at Ryan Garcia. You see him getting knockouts, speed and power. So it would be safe to say that most of his fans are casual fans because that's what attracts them. He got the looks or whatever the case, the young fan base and his speed and power.
Entertaining style.
You see what I'm saying? So he got more of a casual fan base. That's the point I was making. You know what I'm saying? The casuals are attracted to knockouts. So I would think by him saying that is because he has a casual fan base. So beating him, he would then tap into that casual fan base. And I feel like boxing got more casual fans than diehards. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Shakur Stevenson, that's the sweet science. He got a diehard fan base. Casuals are not attracted to the sweet science. And, people could disagree, but that's just my thoughts on it. Casuals are attracted to knockouts.
Styles, though, when the right set of eyes see him, people go stick with him because he do got an entertaining style. People want to say it's boring to try to, slow him down and try to demean him. But once he get that set of eyes on him, which a Ryan Garcia fight could bring him, once he get the set of eyes on him, people gonna stick with Shakur because he got a style that he quit.
And I heard somebody say, casual says Shakur is boring. That's making my point. No diehard fans are normally gonna say that because that's that man displaying the sweet science. A real diehard fan ain't gonna say, that's boring because they understand what they're watching. Casuals, knockouts are easy to sell, self-explanatory. A knockout is a knockout. So that's the only point I was making. The casual fan would be attracted to more of a knockout than a person that's displaying the sweet science. That's just my thoughts.
That's why they always talking about whoever they are casual fan of, they gonna knock somebody the fuck out.
You see what I'm saying? Who gonna get knocked out? Like they don't even think about nothing else. They just talk about knockouts. That's all I was just saying. The casual fan are attracted to knockouts.
Did he do anything else? Oh no, he just been knocking motherfuckers out. But
you see what I'm saying? The casual fan is the one that's saying Wilder knocked everybody out in the Olympics, but ain't never seen one Deontay Wilder fight in the Olympics. You see what I'm saying? That's the casual fan. They just be talking. And I said that's what Ryan got a lot of.
He ain't knocked nobody out in the Olympics either. He was knocking people out in the trials. He ain't knocked nobody out in the actual Olympics. Most people think the amateurs is all the Olympics, but they think when people be fighting the amateurs, they think everything is just the Olympics. They think that's the whole thing. Be tournaments going on all through the year, bro.
All them damn fights they be having, man.
Most folks don't even know how that shit work, bro.
Tell you.
People be thinking they fought 77 times in the Olympics and shit. Nah, nigga, they fought 77 amateur fights, nigga. They fought about 20 times in the Olympics. If that was good, nigga, some people fought twice in the Olympics. They've been an amateur 7 years. You know what I mean? Some people don't fight in the Olympics at all. Or been an amateur 10 years. You know what I mean? People don't even really know a lot of times. Olympics and amateurs is different. Savannah Marshall didn't even make the fucking Olympic tournament. I don't think. I think she lost in the tournament that would have put her in the fucking Olympics. Or some shit like that. One of those years. And then I think she made the tournament the other year, right? And then lost like in the second round. Or some shit. She beat Clarissa Shields on like in the little, like in some little like overseas tournament. I think that was in London. Like a little London tournament or something. Like a pre-Olympics.
Move to the family in the chat.
Appreciate a pro-am or something, a pan-am or some shit like that.
Jazz got me up. I heard.
My bad.
Man, I woke up late as shit, man. I wake up at 9. It's late. It's 10, but still 9 kind of late.
What's next with Dog Bag?
76. What's good, Pimp? You sliding through.
What you said?
What's next with Dog Bag? What y'all think about that one?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I'm
gonna do
you
that.
know what? Salute to him. I mean, he pulled it off. It was a close ass fight. I mean, I think it could have swung either way. I don't think it's no robbery, but I think what's next for him, respectfully, no disrespect to him, a loss. Why I say that? Because he on borrowed time. I feel like it's no separation in his fights, especially since losing to Navarrete. Like every fight got to be just like they were saying last night. I agree with commentators. Every fight got to be like a drag out, dog out kind of nip and tuck, close ass fight, and I think somebody gonna get his ass. So, especially we talking about the top tier fighters. Yeah, he's gonna be
fighting at 126 now, right?
You know, he got a title shot coming next, right? That was an eliminator last night.
Yeah, that was a title eliminator.
Yeah. Facts.
Right, that's right. Forgot about that. Ooh, interesting.
He was bringing it though, man.
I got a headline for y'all. I got a headline for Dog, but I just had to get this off my chest, dog. I'm gonna wait till probably about 11. 10, probably about 10, 11, 11.
Yeah, I think somebody gonna get him. That's the only reason why. It's not like a lack of skill. I just feel like his fights got to be way too close. Like, you know what I mean? And for him to win. And that was the same case last night. It was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I felt like either way, but
I felt sick on that shit. I ain't gonna lie, but I watched it this morning though. Yeah, it could have went either way. Like you said, my Dog Bay been in a lot of close ass fights, but that ain't healthy. Though. That's not healthy. Though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
He's small.
He's small and compact.
You know what I mean? But he a small on the grand scheme of things. He a small dude.
Small dude.
These people, you still could be like you could be buff or whatever, but when you get to like 5, when you know what I'm saying, when you start getting, you still small, bro.
Yeah, you're a little dude.
Still a little dude.
You don't look like he 120 something pounds, yo. Like he a buff dude, yo. But yeah, his fights be too close, and it's just like a drag out type of. No, I think that fight was that close, man. Dude gonna kick himself in the ass when he watched that tape back.
Yeah,
I knew Joe
gave up his height. He gave up his height and reached the whole fight, bros. The whole fight. I was like, yo, you didn't even use what you naturally was gifted with, bro. Your height and reach. Make him fight you. Like, you know, you going in his wheelhouse and you just you make it half of the fight easy for him because you right there where he could hit you. Like you had to use. He should have fought the fight at long range, I think, and just made dude earn it. I don't like to see a tall dude bent down and he was all crouched over. I just didn't like his posture in the fight. I was like, bro, you making him shrink you down and it's working. It's advantage Dog Bay. He fucking you up a little bit. Like, you know, ripping them combinations. I'm like, you just shelling up. I'm like, man, you was fighting this dude from a distance, you would have been getting it off a little bit more. You would have made it easier for you because you seen when he did do it, he was long with it. I was like, yo, this dude, you could keep this dude at the end of your reach and he'll have trouble all night. That's what I mean about intelligent fighters. An intelligent fighter would have known that. They would have switched something up. You was bringing the fight to him the entire time. You should have switched something up.
That was a WBO eliminator?
I think it is. Ain't it the WBO? Because that's what he had.
He about to fight Navarrete again.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Can't beat that dude.
Oh, snap.
I've seen 24 rounds of that. He can't beat him.
Let me write that down. He about to fight Navarrete
Okay,
again,
only
bro.
chance is Ray Vargas because Ray Vargas has lower volume and less power. Yeah, even Ray might give him some trouble, man. Ray gonna fight. I like Dog Bay. I like his temperament. I like how he came back from the losses and shit. But his fights be too close for me. They be real close. You gotta create separation in fights for me to feel like extra confident about you. You can't just be close every fight. And that's how it is. Every fight is close with this dude. But again, salute to him, for being he could have easily quit. Because he took some damage in them Navarrete fights, man. That dude was on his ass.
Yeah, Navarrete was touching him up at will.
Mm-hmm. That's another tough loss for Joette, man. Damn.
Yep.
He be trying, boy, but I'm telling you, man, I don't know what dudes be thinking. You got to be smart in there. I don't understand. If I'm that much taller and longer than somebody, I don't think it serves me best to crunch myself down to his size and fight him like that. You get what I'm saying? It's like advantage him. You up top, he like you got to punch down like he was. I don't know. I just didn't like the way Joette posture was.
Lack of boxing IQ, bro.
Get what I'm saying? Make him fight your fight, bro. Instead, you did the other way.
Eliminator.
Yeah.
WBC. Yeah, they did put that hat on his head. Yeah, my bad. It is.
Who the WBC champ?
Somebody
that was at 126, right? Or 122?
26.
What's the name of the WBC champion at 126? Sport name, man. What's name got that fucking?
I know Vargas WBA.
Hold on.
Warrington WB. Warrington IBF. Navarrete WBO. 126. Damn, who the fuck is the champion? I bet you somebody cold here. WBO or WBC? WBO T20. T20, you just said WBC. T20, you can see. I thought it was WBO. You can freeze me, bro.
Oh, it's WBO?
The WBC T20 or WBO? I thought it was WBO because Ray Vargas, right? I just said Ray Vargas, right? We just said that. I thought he was WBA. So who WBA at 126? Oh, he both? He both. Yeah, who? So who WBA champion, Tommy?
Santa Cruz.
Navarrete WBO.
Santa Cruz got the WBA.
Santa Cruz got WBA. Yeah. Navarrete got WBO. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I was like, he got to fight Navarrete again. So he got to fight Ray Vargas.
Yeah,
so now they got to fight Ray Vargas. Yep.
Ray Vargas is the WBC.
Yeah, so Dabe got to fight Ray Vargas. Yeah, Leo WBA. Yep, Vargas WBC. See, I was thinking Vargas was the WBA. Leo the WBA. Yep. Yeah, Warrington IBF. Yeah. So Dogbe got to fight. So Dogbe got to fight motherfucking Ray Vargas then.
Ooh.
Yep. And that's a winnable fight for him.
That's gonna be an action-packed fight.
Yeah. Vargas gonna box him a little more. Vargas gonna box him a little more than motherfucking what's the boy that he just fought? Gonzalez. Vargas gonna box him just a little more than Gonzalez. But that's a winnable fight for him though. He can win that one too.
Yeah.
He said Vargas will knock out. He had late. He had slowed down way too much. Leo. But I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, y'all. Y'all go slide over the I think Knockout and kick that seat line now. I don't know. But they'll be going live in a minute type deal. I appreciate everybody sliding through this junk. Well, our dog day. Okay, baby. I want to come here, speak my little piece for a second. We gonna talk about dog day and that shit later. Like we gonna come back later. We gonna talk about that's what really why I want to save it. That's why I'm ending now because I feel like we're about to go into it, and I want to give him his his flowers. Cause I said he was gonna lose last night and he won, so gotta come talk about that thing. But I appreciate everybody sliding through this jump. But before I get the fuck up out of here. Appreciate y'all folks starting through this John Skin Highway 7T. He said Leo was ordered to fight Wood next. Yep, facts. And Leo accepted it. They're gonna probably go to purse bid. They're gonna probably go to purse bid. But we gonna say the 126. We gonna say the 126 time. We gonna be back to it. Appreciate y'all folks starting through this John Skin Highway 7T. I'm gonna double dip this Sunday because I got to. I just wanted to get this out the way on the early morning tip, man, for everybody, got up and shit like that. But I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through this. Skin Highway 7T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. It's just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out.